What's up, guys? It's Tony here with the Midnight Show. This will be episode 9, I believe. I do not have a guest at this point because this episode is probably going to be a very short one. It's not an exclusive. Anyways, the show is being canceled mainly because I started something else with John Roman called The Daily Bullshit, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard about it. Started it last semester, so we're waiting for that to kind of launch. But like I said in my post, I'm trying to do at least 6 more episodes, maybe. Yeah, 6. Maybe, hopefully more, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, the only thing I really want to talk about is school. This goes for seniors. It's really stressful how we have to pay just to graduate. Like, it's a lot of shit. There's so much money that we have to pay just to walk out into the real world, just so we can pay more money to live somewhere. And I'm pretty sure you all get it by now, because at this point you're probably all scared. Some of you, at least. Some of you might be that kind of person that's like, knows what the fuck you're doing. Fuck you, by the way. What was I gonna say? Shit, I'm so lost with words right now. Oh, yeah. Why the hell are schools getting really strict? I've noticed this a lot, and it's starting to irritate me. That's why I hate going to school so much. There's all these new rules now, and I hear it's a rumor, but I'm hearing something about lockers at Prairie View being, like, it to be charged to use them, like $5 a month or some shit. Or $5 a week, I don't know. Our district's so poor doing shit like that. Yet they want to get iPads for the library. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Whatever, though, right? And, well, movie-wise, I haven't really seen any good movies recently. I saw The Muppets. I liked that. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. That was a good one. The only movies I didn't like that were new, Super 8, which recently came out. I thought that was a horrible movie, just in my opinion, and terrible acting. Movie news. Dark Knight Rises is coming out. Can't wait to see that. Oh, and for any of you guys that are fans of the Alien films, they have a prequel called Prometheus coming out. It's kind of about, I guess you would say it's the same thing as the original Alien, just it goes more in depth to the alien culture and what they were meant for, and basically their war against the human race, all sorts of crap like that. There's supposed to be another Wolverine coming out pretty soon. I mean, they're still trying to finish filming it. Scary movie-wise, they're making a Scream 5 because even though Scream 4 didn't make a lot of money in the theaters, it made a ton of money, a shit ton of money on DVD, which it actually made more money than the first 3 altogether just from DVD sales, which is terrible in a way, but it's all about money, so that's why they would be making another one. And plus, they promised another trilogy, so that's where this is coming from. Books, I haven't really read any good books, so we're just going to kind of skip that part of this crap. I have a Tumblr now. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but Dalton Baker or Daft1 Bake on YouTube. Of course, you know what a Tumblr is because we talked about that when we went to Wyoming. Starting to become a big Twitter whore in a way. Like, I like Twitter more than Facebook a lot. Facebook's it's cool and all, but Twitter is a little more random, and people that have one pretty much know that already. My issue with social networks, though, is that I don't have time for all of them. And people can say what they want, but I really don't have time for all of them. Because you gotta check your email, your Gmail, your freaking Hotmail, whatever you have. Especially because I have a Yahoo, and that takes forever because they're so damn slow. Besides the social network thing, the whole SOPA thing, the government thing, even though it's over with now, I got kind of irritated about people saying it wouldn't affect them, because it would. Because me and Dalton Baker and my friend John Medina, we had talked about how your life is basically based off of a social network. It would be affected, so you really can't say, no, my life wouldn't be affected by a social network, because, yeah, it would be. It's what you do. It's your daily life. I mean, we had this joke about, like, what if we didn't have Facebook or MySpace or anything, and our joke was that it would be like in Harry Potter, you'd have, like, an owl deliver your shit to you. Oh, other than that, I have this issue I've been having lately. I don't know what it is, but I have a hard time sleeping, obviously. I live off of 4 hours of sleep, and then sometimes I'll sleep in the afternoon, but I realize, like, when I have a bad day, I go and sleep, and I sleep forever. I don't understand what that is, and I haven't been eating as much lately like I used to, because I'm a big kid. I'm a fat ass, but, like, I don't eat that much all of a sudden. I stopped eating so much. I stopped drinking liquids so much, and now I feel like I always want to sleep, and when I do, I sleep forever. And again, like I said, I only sleep on like the days that are horrible and I feel like crying, so I go to fucking sleep. I don't understand what that's about, but I'm just gonna point that out there. I don't. Something's not. It's new for me, but obviously not too new to anybody else. What has been going on in my life while I've been gone? Well, relationship and trying to make my girlfriend happy, and at the same time deal with all the idiots at school that try to make it look terrible. I don't want to mention any names right now, but let's just say that a certain swim team has a lot of shit to talk about me when they don't even know me, and how I am towards my girlfriend. Apparently, I'm like the worst boyfriend on the planet. That's what I'm told, but whatever. Let's just say that people don't know how to worry about their own life, worry about their own shit. Like they feel like because they were abused emotionally, they like have to reach out to other people and just get involved in their lives. And like with me, here's the issue. People like that really piss me off. I like to talk shit about people on Facebook because of that. And that makes me look bad in a certain way to my parents and adults. But us kids, that's not a big deal. That's normal to us. So when our parents say that's on the internet, you're just kind of like, no shit. Like, of course it's on the internet. So to us, it's not a big deal, but to parents it is. And that's where my problem in lies, because I will put on there, I hate that slut. And when I talk about that slut, that's the name, because we're not going to give out any names. That slut is who I'm talking about. Let's just say that slut is the person who basically tries to get involved with the relationship I have, tries to break it up, and basically, like, I don't know what the deal is. Apparently, I'm the asshole. Guys, you know what this means. When you're in the relationship, or just in life, you're always wrong. You're the asshole no matter what. It's proof. It's just flat out. You're never the good guy. Never. And girls do trap you. They set you up. And that's what, I don't want to say this, but that's what my girlfriend did. She set me up for a trap, basically, and we got into a fight. And I just, for, I don't know, maybe one out of a million times, I refused to apologize for something I didn't do. And we got into like a little, it turned into a big fight, but let's just say things kind of went out of control. Next thing you know, we got those abused people that have to get involved with our lives. And so now it brings like a whole, oh my god, like, the boulder crashing down on my shoulder and I gotta deal with a bunch of idiots talking crap. And just for the record, if you know who I'm talking about, or you know that I'm talking about you, there's really not shit you can do. That's why I would use the name That Slut, just because I don't want to get charged with harassment or cyberbullying, because A, I did not use the name, and B, even if I was talking about this certain person, there's really no proof, because I didn't say a name, gender, race, personality, anything like that. Okay, I did say gender, but anything else, I'm just saying, like, you can't use it against me, because I'm pretty much right. And yes, I am talking about you all over the internet. But that is what my life has been like, having to deal with people that don't have a life of their own, and they accuse me of it, but whatever, right? Anything else in my life? No. Oh, I'm 19 and I'm still trying to get my license. That is pretty pathetic. On my part, I was that kid that would sit around and watch TV and do nothing, of course. I'm not trying to complain. If you know, it sounds like I'm pretty much complaining. I'm just explaining why I haven't been around. And another reason I've been around is because school is like, even though it's my senior year and I only have 4 classes and I get really tempted to ditch, what it does is it makes me feel like I'm very busy. And on top of school work, I have, my relationship. I got to keep it stable and I got to make the girlfriend happy. And that's a hard thing to do, guys. That's the truth, because girls, women, they put a lot of pressure on us and they expect way too much. And for us to say that, it's crazy in their eyes. So that's one thing. And then you got, at my age, you have parents, you got to worry about a job and all that. So a lot of it is stress that just builds up, and it's caused me to focus more on reality than coming onto the freaking internet and talking to everybody. But at least I've been handling it. That's a start. Anyways, besides all my bullshit, I'm back now for a while. My next episode, I don't know who's going to be the guest, but I am going to talk a little bit more about politics. I'll still have my rant on about movies, what to see, what not to see. Other than that, probably talk more about books too, but like I said, I want to do more politics just because I do think it's important. And right now, the idiot that we have in White House, oh, I didn't say that. But anyways, let's just say I want to talk a little more about something that really is important to me. Anyways, that was part 1. tune in for part 2, which is coming up next.